Well, you find me a somewhat nervous speaker at the moment while I'm waiting for our very last guest to arrive. I might find myself speaking slightly longer than I'd intended, depending on how it goes. So I'll launch off, and if you find me rambling, that'll be why. Thank you, Sir Michael and Malcolm and Matt for getting us off to such a great start. Very much appreciated, and a very stimulating start to our symposium. So thank you, all three of you. Welcome. Welcome to London. On behalf of the British government, we're very pleased to see you all here. Some people say that the British obsession with climate change falls out of our obsession with the weather. So I can tell you that today is beautiful, and tomorrow it's going to rain. So those of you that are planning sightseeing, I'd recommend ducking out today, not tomorrow. Sorry for today's session chairs. For the British government, we see this as a massive priority for us. I mean, climate change is in the top 5 of our government's priorities. For us, this is a really, really important topic. So we're very pleased that you've all taken the time to come to London and to join us today. You'll also be pleased to know that our final guest has arrived, which means that I will now speed up, as well as looking somewhat relieved. So, I think I'd like to start just by congratulating the ITU on their work in this area, Malcolm and all of his team. Well done to the ITU, really, in taking up the baton and to leading this area of work. I know that Matt said that, to some extent, looking back at standards is a kind of a backwards-looking thing, but I think reviewing all 3,000 is a pretty big look back, so well done there. And I'm pleased as well that the ITU is very much taking the strategic lead and meeting the other part of Matt's challenge there in looking firmly forward with partners to see what we can achieve. I'm also conscious that this is the second part of this symposium. And so I'd like to thank the Japanese government for the great work that they did in pulling together the first part of this symposium in Kyoto back in April. So thank you to the Japanese government for that, and I hope that we can pick up very successfully. Now, I'm no expert in ICT and climate change, but I do know that it's kind of human ingenuity and human endeavour that's got us to where we are today, for better and for worse. And I also think that it's human ingenuity and endeavour that's going to get us out of where we are today as well. And that's going to require global thinking. That's going to require all of you, all of your brain power coming together, sharing your thoughts with each other, and us all sharing our endeavours. But also, I absolutely agree with Matt that all of that thinking is going to result in local solutions, power to the people, people doing things locally, doing things for themselves, in their offices, in their workplace, in their enterprises, in their homes, and that's going to deliver the solutions. In my job, I get the task of advising our ministers. What should we do about climate change? What role can ICT play? Well, I don't know whether it's worrying or reassuring to know that I don't know. Sometimes us policy officials in government don't have all the answers and can't pretend to. And I think that we need help in government from all of you, from industry, from academia, from enterprise, to help us solve some of these big challenges. So I'm looking forward to all of the sessions today and tomorrow. I hope to meet many of you during the breaks and through the sessions. For those of you that I won't meet through the formal sessions, I'm hoping to see you at this evening's reception. This is my formal plug for this evening's reception. I hope that you'll all come to the Institute of Directors on Pall Mall. We'll have transport laid on this evening after the final session to take you there, and I hope to see you all later. Finally, I'd like to thank BT for the use of this great facility. I think it's a wonderful conference centre. I think that we're very lucky to have it today and tomorrow, and I very much appreciate it, so thank you for that. And I know that BT's very pleased to have its corporate headquarters here in the Square Mile in the City of London. In the British government, we like to think that the City of London is the world's leading international finance and business centre. Obviously, I'll take counterclaims from those of you that might have a stronger assertion. And I'm very pleased to be here in the City of London today representing the British government. But I am reminded that it is Her Majesty's government which I represent. And I'm very honoured today by the presence of the Lord Mayor of the City of London, Alderman David Lewis. And for those of you that are visiting Britain, just to get it absolutely clear, I am the British government's representative, but as it is Her Majesty's government, I am outranked very severely by the Queen's representative in the City of London, Alderman David Lewis. Alderman, would you care to step up, please?